And welcome again to Survival Sweden, and wanted to talk about a very simple little thing here, which is this water pool. Now, when I built this house, which I built with my own two hands, I built it in a very simple way, and that was for two reasons. One, because it was to keep construction costs down and the speed of the building process up, and the other thing was to make it as maintenance free, or to have as little maintenance as possible, and it's actually worked extremely well. Now, this pipe you see coming out of the wall here, this is straight from the kitchen sink. Now obviously there's a water trap in there, a U-bend, and that stops any smells from going up the pipe or any drafts, but basically the pipe comes straight out here into the garden, and it finishes in making a little pool for itself. Now, this pool's rather interesting. If you look around here, you can see a little sort of a wall around the edge of the pool, and we didn't know why or how this was being formed or what animal it could be, and thought, well, it's got to be a badger or a fox from some of the digging marks that we saw. And then one morning we happened to be up very early, 4 o'clock in the morning, and through the kitchen window we were able to film a fox playing around out here. And what it's doing is it's farming. It's actually deliberately damming this area and farming it for worms, and you can see all the worm castings here from where there have been so many of them. And of course the water stays in its pool, but it soaks through the ground, and the soaking ground brings the worms forth, and so the animal ensures its own food supply. And the beastie's round just about every day early in the morning. And here you can see a slug drinking away, and actually this little pond that's formed here is a fantastic resource for different animals. In the summertime we get all the different animals coming here, but in the winter time it comes into its own, because when everything else here is frozen and snow everywhere, ice on the lakes, even the river's frozen, of course there is no water source for the animals. So they all come here, and we have an amazing array, a variety of animals that come, including the wolf last year. Lynx has been here once. We have birds of a massive variety daily, and small mammals, and of course you see the different spoor in the wintertime in the snow. And it's wonderful to see how many animals are using this, such a simple resource. Now, you would think that this pool would smell, and actually I made a mistake a couple of years ago when I was cutting the grass. I thought, well, I'll cut close to this pool and make it like the rest of the lawn, and the almighty stink that came out of it was incredible. And what I found was just leaving the plants around the edge of this pool about 3 feet around the edge, 3 or 4 feet, and of course they'll grow. This is just springtime now. The snow went about 5 weeks ago, and things are just growing now, but these will grow to sort of, well, 2 to 3 feet high, and just that border of flora around this hole stops any smell whatsoever. You don't smell anything, so it works extremely well for everybody. And I was quite surprised at this simple solution being such a success, and I'm very happy with it.